What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Chris back again with another video for you guys today. In this video, I want to talk about the market a little bit, talk about the state of the preseason promo. I also want to talk about FIFA 21. We're going to be getting some gameplay features on Tuesday, it looks like, and I'm going to discuss that a little bit in this video. And we're just going to talk about road to the finals and some things like that. So if you guys do enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys do drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. Pretty sure all new subscribers recently. I've been noticing an uptick on subs, which is good. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Let's get right into this video. So the first thing I want to take a look at is the weekend league sell-off, right? And earlier today, I saw a lot more sell-off than there is now. And the reason for that is because it's 2 a.m. in the morning. Squad Battle Awards have obviously just happened earlier today. For the people that are still playing, obviously. And the market's really rare at the moment. So, you know, cards that I saw earlier today, I saw a Patrick Vieira middle card. He was down at like 600,000 coins. I actually have one on my transfer list here, or transfer targets I can show you. He's currently 670,000 coins right now. So he's back up to where he was. I've just been kind of monitoring some of these roads to the finals. I've also been kind of looking at some of the like this card right here, for example, Hulk. I've been kind of trading a little bit, not a ton. I've just been kind of looking at through some prices, but looking at cards that get into SBC solutions and kind of seeing if they're getting bought here and there. So, like for example, this Hulk card. You know, earlier today he was like 98,000 coins, went up to 105, down to 91, up to 103, down to 95. And then went all the way up to 114. Now, if you look at some of the ones that I put on my transfer targets here, he got bought at 114. Somebody actually did buy it. And someone also did buy the 110. So, this 99k right here didn't actually get bought. But what I am going to look at is see if there's an undercut. There's a 99 right there. There's no 95s. So, that's what I would be looking at in this scenario. There's a couple overnights at 105, 108. A 95k here would be the best option because then I could sell for probably 106, 107 overnight. So I'm going to kind of monitor that, see if what happens. And the reason why these guys fluctuate, like I've always told you guys, is because of the icon solutions. People put these cards to make the rating of the SBC go lower. And obviously the icon upgrade, actually, if I show you right now, and this is just every single day that I'm telling you guys about this icon upgrade, we've been monitoring it almost every single day. The icon upgrade is now valued at 470,000 coins. So if you remember a couple days ago, the icon upgrade was it was about 420, 430. So that's up another 40,000 coins. And the reason for that is because a lot of people have nothing else to do in this game. It's either they play weekend league, they do objectives, or they do icon packs. Because I'm gonna tell you guys this: these 81 plus packs are ridiculously hard to pack cards. It's so hard to pack a team this season, even like one of the lowest rated ones. If I go and show you guys, let me just go on my Twitch channel real quick and do the exclamation point in packs to show you some of the cards that are in packs. Obviously I should have it already here, but let's talk about it, right? So exclamation point in packs. Let's get that Google spreadsheet right now. Right, so let's let this load. Right, so some of like the lower rated TOTS cards, you know, you even have like Lautaro Martinez, you know, Benzema, right? Benzema on the market right now is how much? I don't think he's more than 350,000 coins. This card is 390 actually right now. So you're seeing, by the way, how rare these cards are, because a guy like Benzema, normally, because based off of all of these cards, right, you would probably say Benzema, maybe Alejandro Gomez, Kenny Lala, you know, Haaland maybe as well. These are some of the cards that probably get packed a little bit more than other TOTS cards, like your Manes, like your Suns, like your KDBs, those kind of cards. This card has barely dropped. I mean, since he's gotten put back in the packs. He was 412 on Saturday, or on Friday night, and he's down at 390 right now. He's barely down in price. And that just shows you how low the pack weight is on these cards. They also yesterday released half price 45k packs. That is solid. I think that's something they should continue to do. I ripped open all 8 of mine. I think in total I lost about 60k. But it's a good thing to to kind of give the community. 22.5k for a 45k pack. Every card is valued at about 1.5 to 2k. You would want to look at. That's not that bad, to be honest. So, you know, hopefully they continue doing that, because that would be something people can, like, obviously use their coins for. Maybe the next one they do is a 35k pack. I would like that. But the odds on these players, man, like less than 1% for a shapeshifter, a future star, a VALVERDE, TOTS card, and team of the year. They need to up the pack weight. They just have to, because none of these cards are dropping. Like Kevin De Bruyne right here is not dropping at all. Like, he is barely dropping in price. And his team of the year, if you look right here, his team of the year card obviously is not in packs right now, but his team of the year is at like 1.2 million. This is a 400k from Wednesday. And his team of the year before that was only at about 1.05, 1.075. So this is up from even where the where he was, you know, prior to that little panic selling window. You know, if you look at this Kevin De Bruyne TOTS card, he's about 2 mil. And he's not really gone lower than 2 mil ever. Even him being in packs, he went down, I think, 1.8 mil, 1.85. But he's back up again. He's about 2 million flat. So, you know, you're not really seeing much sell-off on the market. You saw a little bit more sell-off earlier today. I checked Alan St. Maximin. A card, again, you would think would be, you know, packable. You know, more packable than other cards. He's currently on the market at 460. He hit points this weekend of 500,000 coins. So, you know, this card at like 430-ish, not a bad price. That's about 60, 70k down. If you can find them at that price. This week, just kind of talk without the sell-off and stuff like that. The conclusion of that point, EA needs to bring us either one, more repeatable SBCs to put our coins into, which I've been talking about, and two, they need to supply these TOTS cards a little bit more so people can enjoy themselves. What's the point of you releasing a Team of the Year Messi card and Team of the Year Messi having, you know, how much supply has this card got? Like, this card's got like not even a page and a half. You know, I know it's late night, but still, not even a page and a half. What's the point of you re-releasing? Because nobody's packing these cards. Just absolutely nobody. And if they are, it's one in a million, pretty much, that I'm seeing. This week, we have the Europa League and the Champions League games. They are starting to come back. So what you're going to see, obviously, like some of these, you know, Inter Milan's playing Rttf. That's going to be a good matchup. Man United, obviously, with Lask, they are winning 5-0, as obviously I'm a United fan. So we're pretty much guaranteed to go through. So who do you think you want to be looking at? Well, you're going to want to be looking at some of these roads to the final cards, like a Europa League Martial, which you saw in my transfer targets right there. And I've been paying attention to his price. He's been about 150 to 180, depending on fluctuations. If we go all the way down here, sorry, I'm not prepared. It's just late night. I just got back. You look at roads to the finals. You have Roma here with Juan Jesus. They're playing Sevilla. You know, that's the second leg in that one. You're gonna probably continue. You're gonna see some of these guys continue to rise. Like I said in the previous video, if they have favorable results going into their upgrade, and also if there is, you know, any sort of upset. For example, if you see this Militao, right, and because these cards are not in packs anymore, these guys are fluctuating like crazy. They have crazy fluctuations, like what you're seeing right now. This is a good fluctuation. Goes to 168, back up to 184, down again to 170, back to 180, down to 174, back to 181, down to 172, and back to 185. He's up at 190 right now. That obviously isn't a price that you want to pick. If you could find him at the 170 mark, though, this is a card that if Madrid score 1 or 2, and they're very, very capable of doing it because they're a very talented squad, this card is going to be the same rating as the flashback card. Now, the flashback has a +3, a +1, a +2, a +4, and I can't read the other ones, but pretty much there's like a +1 on defending and physical each. This card is valued right now on the market, or for SBC price, at 608k. So what people will do, and especially when there's no supply, and I'm going to go show you right now, this would be one of those guys that if he does, if Real Madrid do come back and they do end up winning, this card is going to probably double in price, in my opinion, because Militao's SBC card is valued at 608k if you want to go and complete him. Whereas you can get a -1 card, -1 rating at the moment at 186. If he obviously goes through, he gets that 90 overall card, and he's going to be the same rating as his flashback. So something to look out for there. Another card, Allen, right? You know, Napoli are not supposed to be probably winning this game. They have Barcelona away, and Barca usually don't lose the games like that at the Camp Nou. But if you see, for example, on the fluctuation, where is Allen right now based on fluctuation? So he's like 73.5. He's high right now. He's hit a low of like 57 here, and that's probably a big undercard that Fuppin probably clocked. You got 70k here, down to 64. You know, he's been around the 63, 64 multiple times today. This guy's really high, but if you get him at the low 60s, that card, just in general, hits 70k most of the day. Find a shadow on him, find like a good chem style, and see if you can find a way to you know, trade with these cards. These cards are fun to trade with because they fluctuate so much. Get them on the low of the fluctuation and then sell them when they hit their high. And because they're so rare, like you're seeing here, just a normal 90 rated Allen is only at 6 pages, less than that. So you'll continue to see these guys probably inch up a little bit in price. Some of the ones that maybe aren't as favorable might drop right before the game. It's something we saw last year in terms of a trend. But, you know, like with a Conte here, for example, this Conte probably is going to drop a little bit as people start to realize that this card, you know, they're not going to be coming back. Now, if Chelsea make it interesting, you know, this week or next week, whenever they decide to play, they make it interesting, they score a goal or two, maybe you see this guy start to creep up a little bit. You know, I think with Martial is one of those guys that will continue to rise because people know he has, you know, pretty much an upgrade in the bag. Like, you know, he's going to be getting a 91 overall card. So if you could find this guy at the 150 to 155 range, he's super rare right now. If you take a look at his card, he's got about probably less than 3-4 pages. Yeah, less than 4 pages. So this guy's really rare at the moment. Try to find him at like 150, 155. I like that. And the last thing I want to talk about in my video is the FIFA 21. We're going to be getting new gameplay features on Tuesday. It's going to be about probably a 3 to 5 minute video talking about the gameplay features and what they've changed. Now, from what I know on Twitter, just going through Joel Doonan, Zaro, and those kind of people, they are apparently writing like a 6,000 word dissertation pitch note thing that they're doing. That, you know, I don't know how many people are actually read through that, but if they do, it's gonna highlight all of the different changes with the gameplay. I'm hoping the key ones, right, talking about AI defending, right, nerf that. I need them to reward manual defending. I need the AI attackers to have more of an influence and more of how would I say, just kind of like, you know, IQ. I need the offensive AI to have some sort of IQ, because the amount of times that I do a little 1-2 with the player, he goes to make a run, and then when I play the ball over the top, he stops running. That is due to just their AI not being programmed right. So I hope that's a couple changes they do. I don't think we're going to really get much when it comes to delay. You know, I think we'll have a little bit with servers. I know they're starting to put more servers. They put one in London. I know they recently put one in Dallas a couple months ago. They're starting to put more servers out there, which is good. But I know the reason why we get delay and why we get bad gameplay is because of lag compensation, in my opinion. Because, you know, somebody connects to one of our servers or, you know, something I actually read is that more than 50% of the Ultimate Team players, it might not have been 50%, it might have been 80%. 80% of all FIFA Ultimate Team players play on Wi-Fi. Now that, if you guys don't understand, I play on a wired connection. I play on a LAN connection. And because I have, obviously, my router connected to my PS, but not everyone has that privilege, so they play on Wi-Fi, which obviously does not have as good game. It doesn't have as good of a connection and stuff like that. So we probably have lag compensation. That's why our games are so bad like that. That's the topic that we gotta talk about on a different day, a different type of video. I'll probably make a video discussing the whole notes, everything they go through, and I'm gonna explain it in detail and talk to you guys about what I think about it. So, thank you for watching the video today. Appreciate it. Comment, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll talk to you guys in the video soon. Peace out.